Eriksen to Ebiowei. Transfer targets to keep a close eye on this summer. After 5 years of largely playing second fiddle at City, the Brazil striker is likely to move on with the arrival of Erling Haaland. Jesus has only 12 months on his contract and has been linked with several Premier League clubs including Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle. Mikel Arteta's side appear to be the frontrunners, although the 25-year-old could decide his future lies overseas, with Milan among those interested in a player who has 4 Premier League winners' medals. The Nigerian's heroic performances in his club's run to last season's Europa League final mean he is a wanted man. Aston Villa and Wolves are believed to have held talks over a potential move, although Rangers are likely to want £30 million for the versatile defender who learned his trade playing futsal in East London. Meanwhile, Joe Ribbo and Ryan Kent could also be on their way out of Ibrox to Crystal Palace and Leeds respectively. The elegant Netherlands international has been earmarked by Erik ten Hag as the man who can transform Manchester United's midfield, and being reunited with his former Ajax coach could be perfect for both parties. Donny van de Beek could also benefit from having his old teammate alongside him at Old Trafford, although it is unlikely that United will be willing to meet Barca's €100 million asking price for a player with 2 years on his contract. The midfielder has proved himself one of the best in his position over the past few Premier League seasons, with Arsenal thought to be leading the race to sign him. Tielemans has turned down several offers of a new contract and has admitted the time may be right for him to move on with 1 year left on his deal. Of course you have to listen to other opportunities, you have to look at your career, and sometimes you have to make choices, he said. Maybe one will come my way. Brentford's hopes of persuading the Denmark midfielder to stay are likely to be dashed, and Eriksen has attracted interest from elsewhere in the Premier League. Manchester United and Tottenham are believed to have held talks over a potential move this week, with Spurs tipped to snap up a player who scored 51 goals in 226 league appearances for them. Having won 16 trophies, including 5 Champions Leagues, during his spell at Real Madrid, the 32-year-old admitted this week that he wasn't sure whether the standard of his next club makes too much of a difference, to be honest. Bale's only priority is being in good shape for Wales at the World Cup, and a short-term move to the Championship side Cardiff could suit both parties, although there are also rumors of a lucrative deal in MLS. Anyone who has seen the excellent documentary about players from South London on BT Sport will recognise Ebiowei, who was released from Arsenal's academy before moving to Rangers then Derby. Although the forward made only 16 championship appearances for Wayne Rooney's side last season, his talent has caught the eye of Crystal Palace and Manchester United in particular, and the exciting 18-year-old could be set for a Premier League return. The Croydon Cafu was a key component in Nottingham Forest's promotion campaign, excelling on loan from Middlesbrough. Steve Cooper's side would love to sign Spence, who last year signed a new deal with Borough to 2024 on a permanent deal, but could be forced to accept defeat if Tottenham's long-standing pursuit comes to fruition as expected. He is expected to cost about £20 million, having broken into the England under-21 squad. Newcastle's pursuit of the Netherlands defender was one of the sagas of the January transfer window, and, 5 months on, his future appears no closer to being resolved. Botman has expressed a preference to join Milan. The issue is that the Italian champions have yet to match Newcastle's €30 million offer, with Lille holding out for that asking price for the 22-year-old. Christopher Nkunku looks set to stay at RB Leipzig for another season after signing a lucrative new contract with a £50 million release clause that kicks in next summer, but their sister club Red Bull Salzburg are likely to cash in on Adamu, an Austria forward. West Ham, Leeds and Southampton have been linked with the 21-year-old, who scored against Bayern Munich in the Champions League last season and can operate as a main striker or out wide.